Hey guys, what is going down? This is Aries, and here is Breakout. It's a pretty fun mission. Basically, all you do is you run around as Tosh, who is cloaked permanently, and yeah, you kill stuff. It's pretty difficult to fail. There's one section at the end that can be slightly annoying if you don't know how to handle it. But yeah, Tosh has a ton of cool abilities. He has the Mind Blast, which does a lot of damage to infantry. It basically, I think, does about 40 damage, and it has like an area blast. It's kind of like fungal growth. He also has this Psi Shield thing, and that's pretty damn useful. It's kind of like the Immortal Shield, if you were to compare it to something. Um, Yep, the only thing that you need to worry about in this mission is turrets and ravens. If you can kill both of those, you will never have a problem. And basically, if there's ever a turret, you will be shown the way. So this mission isn't exactly long, so I thought that I would do my best to keep it from having to fast forward, because I've been fast forwarding a lot in my StarCraft 2 guide, just to keep everything secluded into one video. I won't be doing that for other guides in the future, but I thought that StarCraft 2 guides would be best if I kept it concise. So take the high ground, use that to kill the tank. From there, apparently his Mind Blast does more damage than or has more range than his other attacks. So Tosh can be repaired. Not repaired. Tosh can be healed by medics. So just keep that in mind. So don't be super afraid of taking damage. Unfortunately, you don't yet so far in the mission have what's the ability to steal energy. So you're kind of forced to have very low amounts of energy. And coming up here, you pretty much need to push when your forces come up to help you out, so they can take some of the brunt of the damage. And once you take out this bunker, it's pretty much done with. I mean, you don't have a lot to worry about. You can just step out of the range of the turret and kill shit. And just, yeah, pretty much nothing to be afraid of. Jim is going to send constant waves of forces. So you're pretty good as far as getting help goes. Just make sure you don't die to a siege tank. I think that I cloak and then, or not cloak, I do the shield and then for some reason back up. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I was going to take down that turret so they couldn't see me. Yeah, if you can take down a turret, you pretty much have free reign on these guys. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, how I'm attacking and whatnot, I'm just doing move and then stop commands, which has him stop immediately and then attack. So once you take out that turret, you are in range of the siege tank, so you can take that out. And basically how you activate Jim to put down more forces is you need to kill all of the buildings in this area. So I can just take down the turret. You don't need to kill the forces. So at this point, what I would suggest doing is attacking either the factory or the fusion reactor. For some reason, I forgot that I needed to kill the buildings instead of the units. But yeah, they're just going to start sending more and more deadly units, like siege tanks. Those are no fun. So I think I give up here eventually, trying to take out all these infinite waves of forces. Hope I do. Yeah, there we go. And so here, what I think I do, yeah, I was just checking to see how they handle it, but Jim's got a ton of bunkers and stuff, so you don't got to worry about him living. But yep, while you're knocking away at the building, just gotta wait, and then once this is destroyed, I do a nice Mind Blast there. And then for some reason, get off the factory. Get on the factory. You can actually Mind Blast buildings, and it will disable turrets, I believe. And it will also disable ravens detection. So there we go. Buildings destroyed. It's going to drop pod a bunch of marines and stuff. And set up some bunkers. And that'll pretty much give you a nice foothold in the area. For some reason, a bunker didn't build. I don't know why. But anyway, you're going to get EMP'd here and by a ghost, and that'll decloak you. So now you're going to get the, oh yes, the consumption, that's it. And basically you can consume a half of the health of a ally, and that'll give you some amount of energy. It's best to do it on Marauders, just because they can get medics to heal them, and they give you the most energy. So take the back way, that'll let you take out the tanks without dying. Don't walk into detection range, and pretty much from here you can go back and actually get health because you don't want to die. That's not good. But Jim's forces are actually pushing this pretty well, and I think that I just moved back, steal energy from a medic because I misclicked. But yeah, we're going to move up to the next part here, which is going to be the first jail cell. Basically, we just have to take this out on our own. It is an optional objective, but there's no reason that you shouldn't do it. It's pretty damn simple. Just kind of work your way around. I put the shield on, and once you get into range of the tank where he can't shoot, then you're pretty good. Oh, there's something sharp there. So yep, steal more energy after you heal people, and what that basically did was now we're going to have some Diamondbacks helping us out in our pushes. To kill this Raven here, just Mind Blast it when it comes in range. You can't click on the unit itself like it on the screen. You have to see its little underline, or not underline, but its line that hits the ground, and then you need to call down the Mind Blast on that area. So basically, once that Raven's taken out, and I kind of forgot, they have no vision of the high ground, so you can pretty much attack anything that you have a range of. So I got some nice Mind Blasts. That killed a lot of Marines. So pushing this front area right here is not very easy. If you can take out the bunkers, that's really good. Your main target, though, is that missile turret. And I pretty much just put on a protective shield, and it worked out pretty well for me. And here we're going down to the next bunker. But medics and healed Marauders are pretty damn strong. You just need to watch out for that hero siege tank right there. Best to just do your... Whenever you see a siege tank on Brutal, you pretty much need to put on your protective shell and get within range where it can't shoot you. It's dead zone, as I call it. Luckily, I had some Marauders here to help me clear out the base. And once that happens, you're going to get more reinforcements. They're going to set up a bunker line. And then we're going to come up to the next prison, and I believe we're going to start going ×2 here. So pretty much their only detection is the Raven. You can still hit that siege tank while you're in distance, but you can never walk up to these forces. Luckily, you can get some nice Mind Blasts off and still stay out of the siege tank range. Whenever the Viking walks back, you can get some pot shots. And then for the siege tank, just walk right up to it, and I think it gets like one shot off on me. Yep. And once you take out the Raven, you're going to get some siege tanks to help you out in your endeavors. Unfortunately, they kind of rape your forces when you're not with them. It's a good thing Tosh is such a badass, though. And I love Spectres. If you want my opinion on which mission you should choose or which choice you should make, I would go with Spectres, just because Mind Blast is much more useful than Snipe. Basically, the only difference between these missions, you're going to see me upload Ghost of a Chance sometime soon. Oh yeah, and here you get the nukes. Just if you use them in the ways I do, then you're pretty good. But Ghosts have Snipe, and Spectres have Mind Blast. That's the only difference between the two. And of course, if you side with Nova, then there's kind of something important that happens. So choose your storyline wisely. I will be uploading the cutscene and the mission. Choice missions, both options are required in order to get the brutal achievement and the picture. So you will have to do it. Just an FYI. But I like the Tosh mission much more. Nova's mission isn't hard by any stretch of the imagination, though. So just keep that in mind. So once we nuke the area, pretty much going to come up to the huge main ground where one of our tanks is blocking the way. And I hate that. So pretty much nuke the middle of the Thors. That'll kill the Thors and most other things. And I think it kills a lot of missile turrets too. But there is a Raven wandering around. Unfortunately, we lost our siege tank. But for some reason, the Raven decided he did not like life anymore, killed himself, and that pretty much just let us get up on the high ground where the siege tanks were. So pretty much our only problem now is clearing out this area, which is pretty simple. There are going to be some Reapers here. What I basically do is I get up on this high ground. You can snipe off some missile turrets preemptively before you try to bust the super high ground. There is a hero battle cruiser and hero banshees and all sorts of stuff. And even though we're in ×2 speed, the nukes launch really fast. Like, it's half as fast as that, but it's like 5 seconds. So it's pretty sustainable. And unfortunately, 1 health on Tosh. The Raven launched a Seeker missile at him, but 1 health. That was, I gotta say, pretty damn lucky. So don't overextend yourself. There's no reason to. You can always just run back and get health from medics. You can take the high grounds. You don't need to kill these Reapers up here. It's just kind of optional. I just decided to do it for the hell of it. And I wanted to make this as kind of easy as possible. But yeah, now we just need to break the front. I had no nukes left. But this area from here is pretty simple. Just make sure you're keeping an eye on Tosh's health. It can be kind of overwhelming with all the health bars and such. I would even go so far as to suggest that you turn off health bars on everything but suggested or selected, just so you don't get confused by all the other units' healths. But yeah, all we have to do now is kill off all of the buildings here. This takes a while because there are unfortunately units that spawn out of all of these, and you can't really kill a lot of them very quickly, and forces get overrun, so you're pretty much the only one that's doing anything. So if you can snipe off all Ravens, they're your biggest concern. I would take the starports out first because those obviously make Ravens. And apparently they took out the planetary fortress by themselves. I did hit it with a nuke though, so I think that kill was undoubtedly mine. But yep, just take out the I would take out the higher tech structures first, going for the barracks last. Probably be a smart idea. And luckily the siege tanks were over on that side, but I think our forces were doing a nice job of cleaning up at this point. So I'm going to cut off commentary here. I'll let you guys watch the base rapage, and I'll see you next video.
Let's just see about that. Extinguish them. I do what I want to do.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Raynor. Heaven help you now.
And the walls come tumbling down. Be free, my brothers and sisters. Your new life awaits.